What is going on, everyone? My name is Ganthrafax, and today we're going to be talking about the new division and the new DLC that came out on PlayStation 4 today. As with every other DLC, when this one dropped today, they added with the update a new division to Call of Duty World War II. At this point, you pretty much expect to get a new division when you get a new DLC. That's just how it's worked the whole game, and that's how it worked this time. The new division, it really seems that what they want you to be able to do is to get into action quicker and to play the objective and play up front a lot. Which with the benefits you get from this division, I can see that happening the majority of the time. It seems like a very good division for that. The first thing you get when you're division level 1 with the Commando division is a paratrooper tac insert. So you can lay this down as a tac insert just like any other Call of Duty game, except this one you float down like a paratrooper and you can shoot and be shot on the way down. I think that this is a very interesting play on the tactical insertion, and I actually really enjoyed parachuting down to the ground and shooting enemies on the way down. I thought it was a lot of fun. The other interesting part about it is, just like the paratroopers coming in the map, if someone has flat guns up, you can't drop with a paratrooper insert, which I think helps balance it out, and it makes a lot of sense because if the paratroopers can't drop, why would you be able to drop as a paratrooper? Another thing that you get with this division that I think is very critical on how good it is was the fact that you get quicker health regeneration, and your health regeneration starts when you kill an enemy immediately, and that really gives you a leg up if you're fighting like 2, 3-on-1 battles, which brings me to the next point of it. If you're fighting 2 or 3-on-1 battles and you get a multi-kill, you actually get more score added, so it helps you get your streaks faster, and you also get additional ammo for that. And another thing that you get is it allows you to equip 2 basic trainings if you get it to level 4. And this is one of the things that I really liked, because generally I'll run armored because I don't like getting blown up by explosives, and they get spammed a lot in this game since everybody carries one. So generally if I run another division, I always put hunker on, which means I have to give up some other basic training that I would like to run in its place. But with this one, I can throw on hunker and then I can still use any other basic training that I want. I do, however, think that at some point in the near future that this division will probably get a nerf, because at times it seemed pretty overpowered. Because the division was really made for somebody that runs and guns, gets up in the thick of everything, but if you use it as somebody that camps a lot, it also can help you there where it shouldn't really be able to. I noticed that fairly early on, so I wanted to give that a shot, and I decided to run the full-on douchebaggery of the Lewis and hide in the corner on shipment and just see what happened. So in addition to the gameplay that I have on Chancellery, I also have some clips of me on shipment doing that just so I could illustrate my point that I wanted to make in this video. That is not generally how I play, but I did want to be able to make the point and show it in action. So when you get extra points from multi-kills, you actually get extra points from them if your kill streaks get multi-kills. So with the addition of the extra points that you get like that, you could really just sit back and let your kill streaks, if they're going off, I mean, not every time that you call a kill streak in it actually does well for you, but sometimes when they're actually doing well, essentially earning your kill streaks just from your kill streaks, getting a couple kills here and there, so that kind of makes it unbalanced in my opinion. And also, like for somebody that's sitting on a Jeep in the corner on shipment, the faster health regen and the health regen automatically when you kill enemies, it really makes it hard to kill somebody that's head glitching over at ADOM or over at the other Jeep. And when getting into the mindset of the camper, I thought, what would help you the most? Okay, so you don't want to get blown up by explosives, so toss on hunker. And for somebody that's camping with an LMG, what is going to be the most inconvenient thing for them that'll probably get them killed more often than anything else? Though they don't have to do it often, that would be reloading. So I put on escalation as well just to see what would happen. On shipment especially, it's easy to get multi-kills, so you get the extra ammo from getting the multi-kills, and then if you get a multi-kill, it automatically refills your clip, so you had pretty much infinite ammo and never had to reload. And then since you're near a flag or something, if you're camping like that, what it did is that you got the extra points for being near the flag, you got the extra points for the multi-kills, you got the extra points for any multi-kill that your kill streaks got, so you could just keep rolling them and keep rolling them. I ended up, one time when I was trying that out, I got a 47 kill streak because I was sitting behind the Jeep and I just kept rolling streaks on top of them. And that's not how that division was made to be run, but I just noticed straight out of the gate that is going to be something that would be able to be abused, and I wanted to be able to illustrate that point. That's the reason I was playing that way. And I know that shipment is a more exaggerated example of this, because even with things like requisitions, it's so much worse on shipment because every game is so much more higher scoring than pretty much any other map you're going to play on. But with exaggerations like this, you can use them to illustrate the point of how it can still be done in other game modes and other maps. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to lay back, get a 47 kill streak on most other maps, just, farming your streaks like that. But sometimes on other maps your streaks go off and you start getting multi-kills with them, and if you do that, especially somebody who can get the higher kill streaks, you can just keep them rolling and never really have to run into the action of the game, and that's not what this division was made for, and I can see that that will be irritating to a lot of people. I am hoping that they do change a little bit of that, maybe balance it out, maybe not give you extra score when your kill streaks get multi-kills, because that just seems a little bit unfair. I understand giving somebody a score reward when they get a multi-kill or something like that. I think that's a good thing. I don't mind the extra ammo, but when you're able to combine it with other things and the extra basic trainings and be able to camp and not run forward like the division was meant to, I just feel like that's an issue that needs to be addressed. And I'm sure it will be, because I'm sure they're going to get some complaints about that, because it's not supposed to be a camping division. It's not supposed to be a hiding back division. It's supposed to be get up straight into the action. But really what I noticed that you could do to it and how it could be abused is if somebody's camping, they can lay down that tac insertion, and then if they die, they can just parachute right back down to where they were camping. I don't really like that, and I know no one else is going to like that. But all in all, I do like the new division. Using it in other game modes and maps, I found it a lot of fun, and I really hope that they do balance out some of these minor issues so that it can't be abused in ways that it wasn't meant to. Other than that, I am really enjoying the new DLC. I think the new maps are pretty good. I didn't really get to play them very much, but what I was able to play, I really did enjoy, and you can tell in the gameplay in the background that I'm not really used to it, because I walk around like I'm lost a few times, because I really was. I spawned in one time and I honestly had no idea what side of the map I was on, where I was at, what was going on. It took me a little bit to get my senses straight before I ended up moving forward and doing well. I ended up going 23-3 in that game, and I thought that was pretty solid, especially since that was actually the first time I had played Chancellery. The rest of the maps I pretty much got stomped on, but that's because I'm not used to them at all, had no idea how to get around and how the maps flowed and everything, so I know that'll get better as I play them more, and I'm looking forward to exploring them even more. I'm also looking forward to trying out that new war operation. I haven't had a chance to dig into that yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping they'll add a few more fun things into the game since it's coming up near the end of its life cycle, and with this DLC, I'm really hoping it just holds me over until the Blackout beta comes out here in a couple weeks, and then after that until the Black Ops 4 full game comes out in October. I am really looking forward to digging into anything that this game has left to offer us before its life cycle is pretty much over in October, and then hopefully moving on into bigger and better things with the new Black Ops 4 being dropped. As always, I really appreciate anybody who took the time to watch this video. It really means a lot to me, and this is Ganthrafax signing off.